You've probably heard the expression, spring forward, fall back. This means that starting on the second Sunday of each March and ending on the first Sunday of November in the U.S., daylight saving time takes effect. From the fall to the spring, we're on standard time. We set the clock forward an hour in the spring, losing an hour of sleep, and set it backward in the fall, gaining an hour of sleep. First used in World War I, daylight saving time was a way to adjust the daylight hours of the summer to correspond better with the hours that people were awake. In addition, adjusting the clock saved energy and fuel by cutting down the amount of artificial light people needed. Many other countries also switched to daylight saving time during the summer, although not always on the same dates as the United States. Our resolution is our nation should favor and keep daylight savings time. Our definitions to this resolution: Congress should approve and have the adjustment of the official time. So the people that would be excluded from this is the ones who do not participate in the daylight savings, which would be Hawaii, Arizona, U.S. territories of Guam, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Canada, Africa, Asia, Alaska. So my first main point of my body is effects on road traffic accidents. The longer daylight keeps the roads nice and lit up for a longer amount of time, preventing as many accidents. So like when people get off work, and if they get off late and it's dark out, you're more likely to get in an accident then, because I think we can all agree that driving in the dark is a lot more dangerous than driving when there's still daylight out. So with the time change, when people get off work, it's still light out, so there's less of a chance for people to get in accidents. I know people can say that accidents happen all the time, but it's definitely proven that like driving at night where people have to have lights on is a lot more dangerous. My second main point is it helps save energy. People use less energy, so the need for artificial light is much later because people are outdoors more. So when people have free time when they're done with school, done with work, whatever they're doing, they have more time to spend outside. People, they have families, they're out playing with their kids, going to the park, doing whatever. There's more daylight for that, so people like to be outside more. So the artificial light that's inside isn't needed until later in the day, so less of it's being used. And then like by then, people are getting ready to go to bed, so then it just doesn't get used. So the need for that energy is a lot less, which is good. And my last main point is it benefits health, which is very important nowadays. More daylight leaves more people outside, longer exercising and staying healthy. So, like I said, when people get off work, their main goal is to just go home and just eat, get ready for bed. But if they get off and it's still daylight out, they have more motivation to want to go do things. Go ride their bikes, go running, go exercising, just hang out with their friends outside, maybe go fishing, go to the park, whatever. They're more motivated to do that when it's nice and still bright outside, rather than they're tired when they get off work, and if it's dark out, that kind of adds to it. Like they just don't want to do anything, they just want to get home. So the daylight is kind of a helpful thing to get people to want to do things. So it's for sure that like people are outside a lot more when you see the sun is still shining. So, in conclusion, everybody is in routine with the whole time change. So why take it away now? Like, when the time change happens, it happens in the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping, so you really don't even know it occurs. Your phones, they just automatically change. It's just something that happens. Like, it's just a routine. It happens twice a year. It really has no effect on people. And the effects that it does have on people, it's positive for the things I've listed, and there's many more. Like, there's just really nothing negative about it. It has been going on since World War I. At that time, it was in an effort to conserve fuel, which it still goes on today. We're conserving fuel with it. The plan was formally adopted in the U.S. in 1918, so it's been going on for a very long time. So obviously, it doesn't really spring about any problems. You don't ever hear anything on the news like saying, oh, anything negative about this. Like, people aren't complaining about it. They're not trying to make it go away, nothing like that. So it's really not a problem for people. Daylight savings is a great way to save energy, which is what we need. And as you can tell, the saving energy is working with artificial time. So I think it's a thing that is really good for our country, and it should stay there.